Hello, 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 everyone. Lashette. Oh wait, did I add them? Did I add them? They like disappeared. Here we go. I think that's how this goes. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Paula. Hold on while I try to switch. There we go. So we're even and equal.
Hi.
Welcome. Hi, everyone. So sorry for the delay. I'm like, devices not working. This is what I get for not being a person who did things the rest of the day. But I
It's
have clothes
fine.
on. My hair is did. Hold on. I need to turn up my volume so I can hear you. Say that
That's the
again.
main. I said that's the main thing, you know. But what are sprints without technical difficulties? Let's be fair.
Exactly. Exactly. Who is here? Comments. Hey, Glenda. Welcome. Welcome.
Chantal will be by momentarily. They're gonna go eat some food and then
That sounds like
join.
a good idea.
See, I've already had my dinner. I'm good.
Uh, you're ahead. I had one meal today. I'm usually a 3 meal a day person.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously. But yeah, it is day one of the menstrual cycle. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just don't feel hunger. So I have to force myself to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Not fun. I also have to force myself to drink water. So
I feel like there's a lot of forcing to do things when it's the first day of the cycle. It's just like I just want to hermit in bed. I just want to go to sleep.
exactly.
So I feel you.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. And I don't know I feel like I got something on my eyelashes and it's been bothering me, but I don't know what it is. I don't see or feel anything. It's probably just hair stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, if you guys see me rubbing my eye or it's red at some point because I've been rubbing it, that's all. It's nothing serious. Okay, okay. So on these what have I been doing? What have I been doing? I've only done one other set of sprints. My sprints are all Tuesday afternoons. I usually do journaling on Tuesdays. Um, and every Tuesday it's a different type of journaling. I just like pen and paper and
Mm-hmm.
stickers and watercolor and all the crafty things with paper. And so I give myself my own journaling sprints to make sure I get in that time for myself. Though normally it's in the evenings on Tuesdays, but
Mm-hmm.
partially because of this readathon and partially because I am like sleepy at 8 p.m. now. I was like, oh, let's move it up to 3. If people are not aware, after me at 7 p.m. Eastern, what I don't know what the time it is Australian, um, is Nicole
Nicole.
Dusty Book Sniffers, and she's doing 12-hour sprints. So be prepared. We've got this whole entire Tuesday into Wednesday on lock
Mm-hmm.
between Chantel, me, I guess. Oh wait, Courtney was for like an hour or two this morning, and then Nicole. So if you guys need super long sprints for a long time to get some books read, we got you today. Um, oh yeah, back to my journaling. I would have gone longer, but she had from 7 p.m. So I was like, all right, I'll keep it to 4 hours. Uh, so I did my spread for, I started my spread for the bootcamp readathon.
Lovely.
And I know it's backwards for you guys, but I need my camera to be reversed so I don't get vertigo. Do you journal at all, Paula?
I have not been journaling. I used to. Hang on, let me see if I can get. I do have a load of my old journals in here. And this was my very first one. So from like 2017 to 2018.
Nice. That was like the height of bullet journaling.
Yeah.
That's so cute. The bat. Adorable.
Yeah, I used to do a lot. Used to do like lettering challenges and.
Oh yeah, I would start those and never finish. Like every other challenge, to be honest.
Yeah, like doodling challenges.
Move on. Okay.
But
oh, nice. That's much better. I have never filled a habit tracker that much.
Let's see. Trying to find one of my favorite like calendars. But I mainly like take notes. There was Samhain Witchathon that was like quite a few years ago.
Yeah, that's nice.
The person that does that is no longer on BookTube.
Oh wait, Witchathon? The original one?
I don't know if it was the original one. I don't think it's Witchathon.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I heard you right.
You can tell it's bedtime for the child, can't you?
Oh, yeah, you know. I do not have kids. So my mindset is always like, as the kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know.
I do have this one. This is the fresh one.
I too would throw a tantrum if I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Have you brushed your teeth? You not brushed your teeth yet? You need to go brush teeth. You can't hang out in here. You gotta go brush teeth, Babs.
Cutie.
You gotta go brush your tushies.
Come on, Wyatt.
Go brush your tushies and then come back and give me a good night kiss. Go on.
Wyatt.
What have I got? What have I got?
Come on.
I had a different background. Here we go.
Good boy.
Much more appropriate. Okay. Whoops. Oh. If it would show instead of trying to reply. Hello, drill instructor Paula. Anything. Hi, Glenda. Oh, restream. I always forget that it does not show pre-start comments. No. Yes. The Bookish Boutique. Okay, Jen, hello. Lashette, Paula in chat. Started caught up by Nevessa Allen today. Oh wait, I had a list going because I have learned from Courtney and others. Like what?
Like one of the September ones.
Oh, that's so pretty. See, I still do bullet journaling, but I don't do videos or anything for it anymore because it's like very bare bone basic now.
When I quit smoking, look. Yay.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
those are some beautiful lungs.
They are now.
Jen. Okay. What prompt are you trying to read that for, Jen? If you are reading that for the boot camp readathon. Go away.
Fine, I'll leave.
It's like giving me a pop-up message. I'm like, if you would just let me press what I want to press and not everyone saying hello to each other. Okay. I don't know what to read. Okay. Let me be perfectly honest with myself and you guys. I probably will not be reading because I finished a book. I'm not sure which book to start next. Overthinking it as usual. And the biggest thing is the fact that BTS is back. I am a K-pop fan. BTS is a K-pop group. They're more than that.
You wave.
Hello. Good night. I love the PJs.
Yeah. Okay. Can I have a kiss? Mwah. Yeah. Okay, good night, buddy.
Come on, giggle bum.
Well, sweet dreams. No, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, who's reading that?
1, 2,
That
3,
was
4,
Molly.
5.
Have a good night.
For you to get your hand in that position,
And
then it's really done.
Let's see.
Good night, baby.
Christina is reporting for duty. Whoops. Hoping to read soon. Son is taking his astronomy exam. Astronomy? Wow. I didn't know they taught that in like regular school. Christina wants to know, was that for when you quit, Paula? The
bullet journaling. Yeah. I think I do have a reading journal somewhere in this room.
No one is obligated to journal during these sprints.
And it's like I think my printer broke, so I ended up just quitting reading journaling, and I just didn't redo a reading journal for this year. But before I was like doing bullet journaling, and then I think when it got to like 2020, where I didn't really do anything or go anywhere, it's like I just kind of got out of the habit of journaling because I had nothing to report.
Yeah. I think I was slowing down before that, but then no, I shouldn't say that. I did do a lot. I did a lot of like the setup at the beginning of the month and then didn't use it until it was time for the next month. I think that's why after that I started cutting down on the more artistic stuff. Because I do like doing that for the reading journal and other stuff that you guys will see later in the month in future sprints. With the reading journal, I don't print out like book covers or anything like that. Ink is too expensive. I can't afford for how many books that I read. So I don't bother. I just write in stuff and I'll do like decorative things in the background.
Yeah.
But hey, hello. Glenda is currently reading Slay by Brittany Morris. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to read that for a while. I did have that on my TBR, but
this was like my last year's reading journal. I didn't even really fill in like the reading challenges.
Oh yeah.
And 12 books in 12 months. 2.
Oh, I feel that.
I mean, I did fill out my whole like books read and star rating thing. I did do that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think I only did one book tracker, managed to do one book tracker page.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I like with the black papers.
Mm-hmm. I think that we did Battle of the Girl Bands last year. It was one of my favorite pages.
Ooh, that is very. What is it? 80s?
It's like a 90s.
90s, 80s, 90s. It makes me think of Saved by the Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa Frank.
Yeah. I mean,
that's more the colors.
Got this notebook because it was the try whole
Yeah.
thing. I wanted to try all the different things, but then I just didn't do anything with it. So I'm like,
yeah.
Do I fill this up or do I get a new one?
I'm a fan of filling it up.
See, I normally am too. It's like Chris, my other half, he's got a notebook buying obsession, but the thing is, he doesn't actually use the notebooks. He just buys them, and I'm like, you need to use them. And he's like, but
what's that saying about buying books is a different hobby than reading them? It's the same thing for
two different hobbies. Yes.
Yes, buying notebooks or journals is different than using them. It's the same.
Yeah.
Buying art supplies is a different hobby than using them.
I love stationery though.
Oh,
Stationery nerd.
My desk is covered right now. But Glenda is currently reading Slay by Brittany Morris, and someday I'll get to that. Probably not this month, but someday. Getting closer to the halfway point. I'm enjoying it so far. How did you this was last week, but I'm looking at my notes again. Did you like The Pretty One? You were reading that last week, Linda.
Thank you.
Hopefully he sleeps well. Annette, I'm going to be reading a NetGalley arc, not for boot camp, but due soon, so I need to get to it. Well, what is it? Don't keep us in suspense, Annette.
Twins.
A drill instructor Christina is reminding recruits, don't forget to salute the like button. Make sure to report for duty by subscribing. And be sure to stop by the mess hall and get some hydration in. I just finished my second cup of water for the day. And I have my tea in this very pretty mug.
Cute.
Also, if you stop by the mess hall, let us know what you had. Post pics in the Discord. Recruits, stop by Arts and Craft Tent. Post pics of your projects in the Discord as well. Sorry. I hope I didn't blind anyone just then. It's, what is it? Crafty something. Crafty Creative is the channel in the Discord. If you want to share your journal pages there, and if you want me to put them up on the screen, you can leave a little video emoji, whichever one. I know there are several different types. Oh, Christina's son goes to school online through the K-12 program. They offer a lot of classes that regular schools don't. I see. Astronomy is awesome. And Vanessa, hi. Dr. B, thank you for joining us. Getting started on an early dinner. I am not, but who knows when we'll have dinner then. Christina says right now her son is half done with the exam, but taking a break for anime club is the last meeting of the year. See, that's the I'm sorry, this thing is sliding and I'm trying not to blind you guys with my overhead light. That is the blessing of online school. Like, you can take a break from your exam for anime club.
So you need one of these. It's a little phone stand.
Oh, cute. God, Care Bears.
I love Care Bears.
Yes. Everyone saying hi to Vanessa. And Christina will be reading Paper Cuts by Ellery Adams. Oh, yes, I remember that. And I will continue to remember because I'm writing it down now.
I will be finishing off Trance.
Oh, okay. How much do you have left?
I think I've only got like 10 pages. I feel like I need to get the whole series though, because I feel like this is just a taste test of, like, you know, setup. So I feel like I need to get the rest of the series.
Understandable. Totally. Like I said, I don't know what I'll be reading if I read anything. Because the BTS members are exiting their military service. 2 more members are getting out today, so there'll be live streams later. I will probably be watching during break instead of reading. For now, I'm going to put on my reading journal that I actually finished the book and what prompts I finished it for. If I do any reading, which I should, it'll be The Service Berry by Robin Wall Kimmerer, the same author as Braiding Sweetgrass. This is my under 100 pages book, even though it's 111 pages, but I could not find something shorter. I mean,
is that the one that they wrote before Braiding Sweetgrass?
No, this is that came out after. This came out in December.
Okay.
And it's the full title you will love, I'm sure, because it's The Service Berry, Abundance and Reciprocity in the Natural World.
She loves that word.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even gonna argue. I don't remember when I read Braiding Sweetgrass that it being there that much, but I could see it. I was clearly unbothered by it. But I
See,
also
now when you're reading this one, just keep a tally of how many times she writes reciprocity.
I definitely will. I also think it's probably, I mean, I think all of her books, well, I don't know. The other one is Gathering Moss, A Natural and Cultural History of Mosses. So it might be a little bit different. But these two, I think that's the point, reciprocity. So with the natural world. So I guess it can't be stated too much in her estimation. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, it's short. It should go relatively quick. Okay, so the other thing for health and wellness that I'm doing during my sprints is breathing, meditation, and yoga. And let me pull up my thing. You guys can pick a number between 1 and 12. We'll pick out a thing to do first. Here's my list. Here we go.
See, I haven't been doing my yoga, but you guys know that I've been ill, so I feel like you'll let me off.
Yeah. It's all about ability. I think we're gonna start with a meditation. I don't do all 3 for every sprint. And as one of our prompts is to try to do 5-minute meditation every day. You can use this time to get that in for today if you so choose. If now's the time, now the time that you have time. If not, that is okay. You could do it later when you have 5 minutes. The meditations I've been choosing are not ones to put you to sleep, because I know, at least for me and those of us in the US, it's the middle of the day. So if you are at work or headed home from work, I'm not trying to put you to sleep. They're more focus centric. Christina, just think of it as stocking up for later use. Gosh, okay. Yes, Annette, you did forget to name your book. A Scoundrel's Guide to Heist and Hearts. Oh, I like a good romance with some alliteration.
Mm.
I think I want to read a romance, but the one I have here is probably going to be a little bit hard hitting, and I don't know if I'm in the mood for that right now. So the service berry it is. Hi, Livia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And no, I don't want to reply. I want to show that she is saying hello to Paula as well and everyone else. Okay. Come on, guys. Pick a number. Pick a number. Oh my God, it's already 3:31.
Pick a number between what?
1 and 12. Yes, that was my thing.
My favorite number in there is like 11. But I'm gonna let people in the comments choose.
Yes. Okay. Christina says, I will also be cutting out a pattern today or two. Not sure exactly how I'm making this, so I may be mashing a few together. The fact that you have that ability is awesome. 13. Thank you.
You always like to be awkward, Christina. It's like,
I'm actually going to go with Livia's number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we will be doing, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Well, we'll do box breathing. Samavriti in Sanskrit. Not that I am fluent in Sanskrit. If you guys were unaware, yoga is not just the asanas, the postures, it's also breathing and meditation. So if one of your goals is to do yoga every day, this meditation means you've done it for today. Same with the breathing. Okay. This is breathing. It can also be called square breathing. And the point is that you breathe in for a certain number, hold it for a certain number, breathe out for the same number, and hold it again for that same number. So let's say you breathe in for 3, hold your breath for 3, breathe out for 3, and then hold again for 3. How does that sound for everyone? Are we good to go? I can demonstrate, and then we could do it together. But
I think we got it. We good.
Try to sit up straight as you can, feet flat on the floor, best of your ability. Try not to hunch, and focus and relax. Before I continue, my window's open. Sorry, I hear the siren coming now. I'm gonna mute for a second.
Olivia, what are you reading today? I don't think you said.
No, I don't think she did actually. So before you start, you want to try to relax. Hence the sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor, letting tension go. If you're in your office, try to just close your eyes and not focus on anything but your breathing. Like I said, you can wait till later. Just let the tension leave your body. If you're pissed off at someone or frustrated with yourself, just try to let it go for a few minutes. Breathe in and out. Take full deep breaths. Let your stomach expand and contract. As you focus on your breathing, and we're going to breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold for 3. And breathe out for 1, 2, 3. And then hold your breath for 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm not going to count for you this time. And again. Okay, and you can continue doing that for a couple of more rounds. Personally, I probably do like a count of 5 in my head. Because once I start relaxing and getting comfortable, then my breathing is longer. Take longer breaths. So I'm like, yeah, that was too quick. I feel like I'm hyperventilating when it's only 3.
If I do any more, I'd fall asleep. It is like half, 20 to 9 for me. So
no, yes, no, don't fall asleep. Though I will say, all of these things, especially if you're not used to doing them, if you fall asleep, that's okay. You have not failed at yoga or breathing or meditation. It happens to all of us, and you probably needed it. Though, again, if you're at work or, God forbid, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, please don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Usually not the end of the world to fall asleep at work, but if there's a possibility of you getting in trouble, then don't do it to yourself. Okay. I'm going to start with a 45-minute sprint. That's my usual. I've been talking too long. And I'll get that once I finish these comments. Sorry.
I just wanted to say hello too.
Apparently. Did I repaint my room? This is a different room. Yeah. This is the one with my desk. The one you usually see me in is my bedroom. That's the one with the red walls.
I have to
We
say,
like
it's a very
color.
pretty blue.
It is. It is. Olivia answered your question, Paula.
Mm-hmm.
The app Finch has some breathing techniques like this one. Yeah, I've seen ones that are like 8 for a count of 8. That was not an answer to your question. I thought it was. Sorry.
So it's
About what books she's reading, Olivia. What
one
book
below
are
it.
you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So box breathing or square breathing or just breathing for an even number of.
Oh, jeez, I can't stop yawning. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh yes, if people need something visual to help them. Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have this Samsung Health thing on there, and they have like the expanding and contracting circles, which is nice too. I think they're partnered with Calm, which uses that because I've seen that on their social media. Oh, sorry, you have not failed at breathing. Just reminds me when my youngest starts having issues and I can tell a meltdown is coming. I tell him to breathe and he says, I am always breathing, Mom. This is facts, but also sometimes we're not breathing to the best of our ability. Okay, I'm gonna get this sprint set up as a reminder and or as a note to those new to my channel, Paula, and you included. So this thing, when I put it has timers, but when I put them up, it takes us completely off the screen, so we won't see ourselves. However, it does not have anything longer than 30 minutes, and it does not have a 15-minute. So what I do is have it start the 30-minute, it counts down 30 to 0, and then automatically goes into a 10-minute, which counts down to 0, which will automatically go into a 5-minute timer, which counts down to 0. You may be wondering, why do you do this? Because I'm either on a mobile device, which does not allow me to share a screen, or my laptop, which is too old to share a screen, to share another video. If I share a countdown video, it's like, oh no, you've asked for too much, and it shuts down. So, what I will do is have the ticker up at the same time.
Would that work if I shared it?
Oh, maybe. I've not done that.
Let me see. So, I mean, what do you use? Do you use Focus?
I haven't. This has always been my issue. So we can use that. Those usually look nice.
Okay, so I've got an account already. Just sign in.
I would have mentioned this earlier.
It's fine.
In the meantime, you guys can keep breathing.
Yeah, just keep breathing.
Yeah.
Keep breathing.
Always breathing. The same type of breathing. Yep. It's not the same type of breathing. Bookish books. Yeah. Caught up isn't for a prompt. It's a sidetrack mission. You do what you want to do, Jen. What genre of book is that, by the way? It sounds like romance or thriller. Maybe
The Scoundrel book?
No, Caught Up. Jen's book. Caught Up by Nabessa Allen.
The second book in the Lights Out series. It's dark romance.
Nice. So I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Not really a secret, but I haven't talked about it a lot. We are going to try boot camp timer. Oh, who has the boot camp timer? See, I haven't looked for these things, Christina, because I know that I can't share my screen, so I don't bother. Dark romance, I think. Awesome. Maybe that's what I need in my life. A dark romance. Something to hurt. Everything.
Okay, so if I do this, share focus.
Coda made the okay, add to scene. Okay, so let's do a 45 minutes, and I guess we can look for Codas for the next sprint.
Right. So I don't know. I don't use Flocus, so this is all new for me. So that's what time it is for me right now, people. Where is the timer?
Apologies for making you work so in the evening.
It's all good. So how long did you want to sprint for?
45 minutes.
All right, focus time, Pomodoro, 45 minutes.
Actually, since that is happening, I can maybe adjust the. There we are.
Okay. So I don't have the thing account, but if I click on the focus timer, it should just do it, right? But when I close the thing, it doesn't happen.
Oh boy. See, I haven't set it up before. Let me see. I'm about to get real close, you guys. I know what it says. And there's no. Hold on. Let me go back to how we were. No, it made everybody even. No, sorry. Trying to like.
See, where's Chantel? She uses Focus. She can help.
Okay. You have to change the countdown, Livia says. Paula, click the light bulb and you can start the timer. There we go. But it's on 20. Thank you, Jen and Livia, for that.
See, it says 45 minutes there.
Yeah, it says 45 minutes. And it says you have to change the countdown. How does one change the countdown? Hit the circle in the middle and it should reset to 45. Oh, the reset thing?
That's the focusing on.
Wait, hold on.
That's not it.
Okay, hold up.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Yes, countdown is by the focus and breaks. So let me change this again because I can't see. Type on clock. Focus timer. Countdown focus. You have 45 minutes and 5 minute for a short break.
Mhm.
Oh, countdown. It says focus, short break, long break, countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
45
so
minutes.
like to the right.
Uh-huh.
To the right of that. Or left. Sorry. I forgot my screen is switched. So where it said focus, where you were at, and it says 45.
Mhm.
So there's 3 more counters next to it.
Short break, long break,
long break,
countdown.
counter. I think you have to change to
Countdown.
45.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Good.
So let's see if that worked. There
we
we
go.
go. Look at us learning and growing together. Okay, guys. I appreciate it. So let
Mhm.
us start
Start
this
the
first
timer.
sprint finally.
Sorry.
Thank you for doing that, though, Paula.
It's okay. So we'll see you on the other side of 45 minutes.
Yes.
We're back. Hello? Anybody? Apparently. How did everybody do that sprint? Got a little bit of techno going on there. Oh.
Okay, that should work better.
Okay, we can hear you. You just can't see you. Yay!
Pressed it 3. Please be quiet. Oh no. Sorry about that. I'm like, what is happening here? Okay. Though I could still hear myself. I was like, oh, well, now I can do such and such. And even though I've removed myself, I could still hear me. I was you guys minus the ending.
I finished Trance. So did Chantel.
Oh, nice. How was it? Do you guys do ratings?
Yeah, give it like 3.5. I want more. I need the rest of the series. But
yeah, same here.
Yeah, but it's not been released yet. It doesn't look like it's been written at all either.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this was a graphic novel or
Yeah.
Oh. Boo. Like for a series, I don't necessarily mind like books, but comics and graphic novels, it's a no. I need more at once.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, well, it's set as a series, so I don't know why it's not. They've not written the rest of them, but
well, yes, with the art, it takes longer.
Yeah, but that was published in 2023.
Oh dear. Well, I tried.
I tried.
I tried. I don't know, but does it end like with a cliffhanger, or is it just like oh no? I'm sorry to hear that.
It ended very.
Hopefully, there's more.
You say that again, Chantel?
Oh, I said it ended very abruptly.
It did.
Oh no. I don't even know. There's a like meme. I think it's Brooklyn 911. It's from where the guy's just like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully your next picks are not in the same boat. I read nothing, like I promised. And I did not finish my page, but that's okay. Towards the end, I was like, why am I doing this again? but it was fun. What I realized with you, Paula, doing the shared screen, what I do in my journal with me sprints is it's a top-down view, so people can like literally see what I'm doing on the desk. So I have this thing up here, so you can almost see it.
Right.
To hold it. So I was like, oh, well then I could just do that. But that means moving my device up here. And earlier during Chantel sprints, I was like, I should prepare because I realized my tablet, which is what you see me on now, was at 5%. So I went, it's been plugged in this whole time. So just now I was like, oh, it's ready. Of course I have package delivery. Give me talk amongst yourselves, you guys.
So we finished Transat Sprint. What have you started?
I am currently going through and updating my Storygraph because for some reason it was saying that I read 59 or 57 books so far this year, and that is false. And it turns out that I don't know if it was the Goodreads, what is it called when you like transfer your information over?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Export.
It didn't do it properly, and it doubled up some of them. And when I went through and removed them, it removed them entirely off of my read list.
Wow.
So I'm going and re-putting the duplicated ones that I deleted, completely deleting all of my info off of it, and then re-putting it up so it's not duplicated.
That sucks.
Wow.
It's a pain. But I know I will not be transferring from Goodreads like that again.
I think once you've yeah. Well, I
have noticed some of mine have duplicated, but I have like hundreds or thousands, whatever books, and I did that, and I was just like, I don't feel like doing this right now. So sure, I'll have an audiobook that I haven't read and a physical book that I have of the same. I'm just ignoring it.
Well, I started my under 100-page book.
Halloween Teen.
Did I read that one?
I know you've got the other book by her, the Death. Was it Taken by My TBR?
Yes, that one's on my.
Oh yes, I put that on my. I saw that and I was like, let me add that.
I want to say I read Halloween Teen. If not, that's Holly Wild, right?
Yeah. And it's just Halloween instead of Halloween.
So how's it going so far?
Literally only a couple of pages in. So it's just set up at the minute.
Okay.
Oh, I read a different one by the author. I read Airpeen.
Airpeen?
Airpeen.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
That's all I could say. Guys, remember to hydrate and stretch in between lay sprints, and do hit the like button if you want. You know, this is not the Gestapo. Let us see what everyone else did. Oh, that was the last comment from Christina before we went. Jen says, if you had told me a year ago before BookTube I would be reading this. Jen is reading Caught
Mhm.
Up, a dark romance, I
Mhm.
think she said. I would have laughed until my ribs hurt. Ain't no way. Yeah, here I am, influenced by peer pressure. That is something BookTube will
Mhm.
do to you.
Well, it's the second one, so clearly, have you read the first one, Jen? And did you like it? And did you listen to it on audio? Because the audio is very good.
I don't do audio with romance at all, unless no. So I have weird things about, not weird, but
You've got
not
your own you've
typical
got your own
things.
preferences.
Yeah, I don't like hearing sex or even making out. I mean, unless it's me,
Mm.
someone I'm with, I don't want to hear that. Um, so yeah, the option I prefer is just to read with my eyeballs, whether it's in digital or physical book. Um, so yeah, I'm struggling right now because so many romance, especially um what is it? The non-traditional publishing,
Mhm.
self-published or indie published are audiobooks, and I'm like, kill me now. I don't want to hear them, please. So I'm skipping all of the Flocus help comments that I showed before we started
Mhm.
this print. Thank you very much to Jen and Livia and Christina for helping us out.
Yeah, Didi
We
was
made it.
even messaging me, walking me through it. Like, thank you.
So thank you so much. Very much appreciated. So Asma is here. Hello, hello, hello. And I lost my.
Did you take pictures of your food, Asma? Put them in the Discord. Hmm.
I don't think I'll ever do that. Like, I'm so focused on eating and maybe reading while I'm eating that I'm like, I don't take pictures of my food unless I go to a
See,
restaurant
I don't
and it's
read
like,
when I'm eating. I like to. It's like I can have like a little snack or something, but if I'm eating a meal, I'd rather like watch something.
I'll do that too, but one or the other.
Mm.
If I'm in the middle of the book, then no, it's coming with me. There will be crumbs. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Hello, hello, hello. This Kiwi, hello.
Jessie Kiwi.
Welcome to the waking world. Having a cup of tea and gluten-free Sultana brand. What is Sultana brand?
Sultana's like a sweeter kind of raisin.
Oh, interesting. And going to pre-stretch this morning with Adrian before spending the day in front of my computer editing for.
Oh no, I think it's sultanas are white grapes and raisins are red grapes.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
I'm trying to think back to my limited winery trips that were like 10 years ago to see if I can dredge up a memory of having heard that before.
So I'm just texting Chris to ask for a
Nope.
cup of tea now. I'm like, I need a brew.
That is very nice that you can text someone and they bring
I get good
beverage.
service here.
That's nice. Okay, so Kiwi is editing for Read the Beats coming tonight. Good time, nice. I watched one yesterday during their sets. The one with Nell because I know
Mhm.
Nell, and that was absolutely fascinating. And now I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole, even though, oh, this was the secret I was gonna say before. I kind of stopped watching booktube videos, mostly because of the unintended peer pressure. Every time I see another one, I see another book I want to read. And I'm like forgetting the ones I already wanted to read. So I'm like, to read more, I need to watch less books. So
Yeah.
thanks, Kiwi, for not helping. Thanks, Jessica. And says, I don't remember where I started, but I'm at 18% and caught up now. Cool. I'm sad to say I'm bored.
No, Jen.
Right now, hopefully it picked up. Bored in a dark romance is not the word you want to hear.
It can't be the same characters, surely. Let me.
Maybe it is the same characters and now they're bored.
Me
Is this
Google.
a continuation of
Lights Out?
Yeah.
I don't know what she said. Livia, did you ever tell us what?
Yeah, they're Sunbringer.
Oh, okay. I missed it, or I didn't write it down. Sunbringer, 2 chapters. Okay.
See, if I read all my TBR books for boot camp, I will reward myself with that because I liked it. I like Lights Out.
With another book, lovely. That's a good. It's the Paula show. It is, and we are very thankful for it. Cud brought me the car. Oh, nice. And I had to drive him back to work so I could take my son to D&D today and almost finish the chapter. Like, Christina's always doing a lot. And I'm always impressed. I got as far as eating breakfast. Paula, are you feeling okay? Miss Croaky voice over there.
Yeah, I'm fine. You should have heard me over the like Saturday. But yeah, we all got over the tummy bug. My voice it's a lot better than it was. I'm surprised I still have it, to be honest. But I'm going good.
That is what we like to hear. Improvements. I hope your breakfast was good. Yay for finishing Paul and Chantel. Hello, Chantel. I might read my short book today if I need a break from editing. Also need to write up a review for Silver Elite for NetGalley. That's another thing. I don't do arcs. I decided last year around this time to participate in Herkyed, the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. And one of the prompts is to read a new release in the month that it was released every month of the challenge. So 12 months. I have made it to December's book.
Wow.
Because I don't read new releases. I don't read them as soon as they come out. I don't buy that many books. And yeah, there are some books I'm like looking forward to, but I'm not in a rush to get them. I don't pre-order either. Like, no. I think it all stems down to money. I'm a small business owner. I work for myself from home and by myself most of the time. So every penny goes right back into the business.
Yeah.
So overuse my library. And even when they have new releases, God knows how long the wait will be. So
yeah, I probably I overspend quite a bit. I really need to learn how to budget better. But I get that with like being on disability. So yeah.
That is hard. I need to learn how to make more money. That's my there's only so much you could do with
See, what we all need
But,
to do is just find the Enchanted Castle from Beauty and the Beast, because that library is extensive, and the everything makes all the food for you. So
That's true. Do you think they have dark romance in there though?
I mean, I feel like they must.
I mean, maybe it just felt like we have enough of that in real life. So why fiction?
See, after this, after I've read Halloween, which is going to be short, obviously, I need to choose between my next 2 physical ones.
Shall we put up a poll?
You can do.
We already know what I vote for.
Well, yes, this is one of Chantel's favorite picks, so. But I feel like I should get this one done first because it's chunky.
Yeah, I would start that one. Get a good chunk.
I mean, you're probably gonna enjoy Pumpkinhead.
Say again, Lashette?
You're probably gonna enjoy Pumpkinheads.
Yeah.
That. So you'll get to it and you'll finish it. And it won't take too long. I haven't read that yet, but it was one of my other options for author fave. But I took the out of having read a book in the last year that was a favorite. Actually, let me show it since I have it. And I read Death of the Author by Nnedi Okorafor actually last month. So it's not even like last year or anything like that.
Did you like it?
And I enjoyed it. I did. Not the typical type of read, but I did enjoy it. Never mind. I'm not gonna switch.
Yeah. You said what it is. It's fine.
Yeah. It's about the death of the
This title.
There's 2 points of view. One is the author, and one is the main character in the book she's writing, or they're writing. I'll say it like that. So, yeah, trying to think of how not to spoil. So that's interesting, and the author is. I feel like every word I'm using is a giveaway.
See, I've read stuff by Nnedi Okorafor before. I think I read one of the stories that she wrote in the horror anthology Out There Screaming. And what's that other popular one?
Binti, I read those, the 3 short stories, and I liked it. And oh god, I forget the other one that she has. She's African futurism. Which I like. There's some of that in here, but it's also present day as well.
The Akata Witch.
Yeah, I haven't read those, but I do.
Yeah, they're on my list.
I'm not a fan of short stories, and don't hardly ever read horror because not a fan of being scared or creeped out. That's not entertaining for me. Like, if that's your thing, okay, I don't get it, but yeah.
Horrors are comedies to me. I find horrors hilarious.
I might pick up something that seems slasher-ish every once in a while, but yeah, no. I can see the merit. Like, what did I read a year or so ago? Stephen Graham Jones, I think. With the 4 kids.
Only Good Indians.
Yes.
I've not read that, but I want to.
I was like, oh, this is so good. It's so well written, and I'm like not terrified, but I was just so
in it.
I was not enjoying myself. I was like, this is very, very well written, but I don't like this feeling. This is not comforting or fun or any of that. I don't. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm like, this is really good horror. It gave me the right feeling. Don't like no.
See, I think the only time I get kind of like creeped out with horror is when it's bugs and body horror mashed together, because I'm just like, get it off me.
Oh, God. I'm terrified to come across something with bugs. Body horror, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I've read enough horror to know if it would bother me or not, because I'll read like some thrillers, and then depending I know some like paranormal stuff comes under horror, but
have you read Ocean at the End of the Lane?
No.
Okay. Just because like that's a fairly like, it's not like a horror book or anything like that. I mean, I know it's Neil Gaiman, and Neil Gaiman's kind of taboo right now, which is fair. But obviously I read that before all the stuff came out. But there's a scene in it which has like a worm or a bug that like goes in his foot, and it's a helmet. So yeah, it's not a horror book, but it's just that scene. I was just like, ew, why? No, thank you.
Because I think like I read stuff where, you know, people get chopped up and eaten or bitten, and you know, with vampires and shifters and all that stuff, and or just like a gruesome violence, humans type of thing. So that doesn't bother me, and I'll watch it too. Like one of my favorite animes is Attack on Titan. My dad can't. He's like, I can't watch it. I'm like, I understand. It makes me sad, but I understand. But yeah, I don't know. I read something. I don't remember her name. It'll come to me. I'll let my brain percolate. St. Paul, I tend to watch booktube when I'm eating. I will watch booktube when I am washing dishes, oddly enough. Oh, the cereal, got it. I kind of had a feeling from the brand part, but I wasn't sure. Glenda says hello, Chantel. And Annette back. I don't normally drink tea, but I'm kind of feeling one too, Paula. I am also drinking tea. It's an herbal blend that I made for
Here cometh the tea. Look at this service.
The timing is impeccable.
I know, right?
It's like he was waiting until it was mentioned.
Hey.
Oh,
hey!
Love the mother. Wow.
Oh, the husband love.
Took a turn.
He was smiling when he did it. It's like if you really love someone, you will yeah, you will mock them relentlessly.
What tea have you chosen, Annette? Also, are you still reading A Kingdom of Shadow and Ash? Or is that done? I didn't get a sense of how long that was.
Did they say that they were doing the
Scoundrels.
The one that's not out yet.
How is that then? I don't remember if you gave us an update.
A Scoundrel's Guide to
Was
Heists
it-
and Hearts.
Yes, that sounds like something I want to add to my TBR because I need more books. Nina, hello. Hi, I just jumped in, and the first thing I heard was Herked, and a lot of people are signing up to get ARCs to get the new releases. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Straight up, no.
No, because Q gave us extension for the new year, and I can't believe I signed up for the new year because I failed this past year, but whatever. The new challenge for that prompt to read the new book the month it comes out is you get 60 days before and after.
Right.
So I'm happy. I'm like, okay, I could possibly do that. Yes, Livia.
See, I still haven't finished watching the announcement video.
Yeah. I think I was washing dishes before I cooked dinner. So yeah, that's why. That's how I got through the whole thing. I have not watched the FAQ video yet, though. Do it. They're not super long. It's not a short story or a novella, but they're not very long. The Akata series. I say that because I'm also trying to convince myself to finally pick them up as well. You can do horror humor. This is true, though. I tend to find that more with slashers. Like I don't watch horror movies either, but like slashers or what was funny to me was Chucky growing up. Like there's a couple of jump scares, but I just found the whole doll thing absolutely ridiculous.
See,
but something like it, I can't.
See, I'm terrified of clowns, so I'm with you on that. That's the only thing that scares me.
Clowns don't bother me, but the whole idea of it, the whole thing.
Do you know, I was expecting you to say clowns don't bother me, but Tim Curry does.
A lot of people.
He does a good job at being bothered. Say that again?
I was saying a lot of people say that his facial features are terrifying. So
he has an unholy command of the muscles in his face, and that makes him a great actor. Because it's like, who's that every time? So Christina Stun finished astronomy exam and got a B+. Applause. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Now one more tomorrow. Art appreciation.
You got this, bud.
Yes. And I hope Anime Club's last meeting was also fun and enjoyable. Hello to Nina, and Nina saying hello to Christina. Congratulations. Well done. Oh, yes. Sorry about that, Annette. I finished The Kingdom of Shadow and Ash a few days ago and enjoy it. Surprisingly bloody, too. That's what I like to hear. Seriously. I like a little blood. Heists and Hearts is fun so far. We have a runaway bride and an art heist. So, when I started watching BookTube before I started making videos, I don't know what I was watching, some movie or whatever, and I was like, you know what? I really wish there were books with heists in them, and I must have said this to somebody somewhere, and they were like, you should try. Oh God, what's the first book in that series by Sarah J. Maas?
Throne of Glass?
It's not that. Yeah, Throne of Glass. And they also recommended
Six of Crows.
No, but I did wind up reading that. A Darker Shade of Magic.
Yes.
And I was like, okay. Someone then also told me about Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn. So I had a grand old time with those, and then I eventually got to Six of Crows later on. But yeah, I was like watching BookTube, and so many people were talking about all of these things, and I was like, I did not realize. Throne of Glass was okay as far as heist goes. I wound up loving the series as a
Yeah.
whole. I like that more than I prefer, to be honest.
That series completely
Um,
switches on by book 3. It's like book 1 and 2, you're like, okay, I see where this is going, and then book 3 it just goes you're like, okay.
I mean, I also like the Fae and fairies in books. I'm picky about how people do them. So I wasn't minding the switch up too much. But this also reminds me, Gavin, what is his channel name? Gavin Reads a Lot now. Anyway, Gavin Hetherington, he has this series he does where it's like first and last, and he'll read the first book and the last book in a series, and that's it. And he did Throne of Glass. It's like when he announced it, I was cracking up because I'm just like, I know this is gonna be a hilarious shit show. And it was. Because he picks up the last book and it's like, who is this? What is that? Who is this?
I mean, not to mention that Selena Sardathian basically gets so many names throughout the book. It's like each book she gets a new fucking name, and she just ends up adding them all together. It's like, Jesus, just stop.
Like, who is this woman? What happens to her? And who's this guy? And who are these people? You had to wind up Googling it. It was so funny. Oh, Gavin is really good for entertainment. So yes, I like a runaway bride in a historical romance. Though not every single one I read. So yes, I'm keeping notes on how you feel about it, and then
I think the series, that Harp and Thistle series that Annette's reading, it is historical romance.
Nice. Hi everyone. Hi people. Wait, I fell asleep during the last stream. Is crazy. I hope all is well, and hi to our host. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the land of the awake. Come on. Everyone saying hello to Faithful. Thank you, Christina. Gavin Reads It All. This is like his third channel name. It's Gavin.
Yeah.
Gavin is always.
See, it's books with Gavin, but now it's Gavin Reads It All. It's like, okay.
Not just books. I had a feeling.
See, Lashette, now you have to tell us what you're eating. You have to share with us what you're eating.
I just finished a very tiny bit of tuna fish and crackers.
Okay.
It's like a little snack because I was starting to feel hungry. I grabbed it just before the end of the last sprint.
That timer.
I don't know what I'm gonna have
to snot out of me.
Did it really?
When you're not expecting it and you're focusing on something else and it just goes off, you're like, ah!
So I didn't have the timer or anything pulled up. And that's what my comment was in the private chat, that my head almost hit the ceiling because it went off.
I wondered why. I wondered, it's like, because obviously backstage, Chantel put in the private chat, I almost hit my head on the ceiling, and not knowing context, I was just like, huh, okay, I'll ask about that later.
Yeah. I was like, I hope everything is okay. Now, though, I'm realizing I'm very glad that we decided to go with Focus and not Coda's timer
The
because
whistle at the end.
that is very whistle and then the yelling afterwards.
I haven't even seen that yet. The new
Oh my
timer.
goodness. Yeah.
Like I've seen him post it in there, and I downloaded it, but I can't use it for Restream for some reason.
It's a very pretty timer,
Oh.
but just watch it and like skip it to like the last like couple of seconds on the thing and listen. It's yeah.
It's very appropriate for
Oh
boot
yeah,
camp
definitely.
Got it. Okay.
Alrighty. So, Chantel, do you want to do your boss? What was it? Boss
My
babe
boss
card?
Yeah, I can do
card?
that.
Yeah.
So I did end up pulling one and posting it in the Discord, but the quote is, "Good things come to those who." It usually says wait, but wait is scratched out, and it says work for it instead.
Mm-hmm.
And then the action prompt is to organize your to-do list. Sort out priorities for the day before going to sleep. Set a new tomorrow.
Nice.
Good stuff.
It goes very nicely with our journaling.
Mm-hmm.
So let me make a thing. What is this? A ticker.
I'll start. Are we wanting to do like 45 minutes again?
Yeah, we have until 7.
Like what
Yeah,
is
let's
that
do
my
45.
time?
You are in the UK.
7.
12? 1?
On, let me.
I always we are in daylight savings time.
We are also in daylight savings.
Okay, so it should be 5 hours, I think. Difference. So 12.
Okay.
Midnight. It was work on your to-do list.
Yeah.
Chantel.
Organize your to-do list. Sort out priorities for the day before going to sleep. Set up a new list.
I'm gonna. What's the word? Paraphrase.
Thank you, Christina. We have about an hour and 40 minutes left. I'm so glad you guys helped me do the math because my brain don't brain when it comes to math.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It takes me. Okay. Oakley dokley. So we shall see you guys in the next sprint or after this sprint.
Yeah.
Happy reading. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, everyone. How was that sprint for you guys?
I think I've got about 100-ish pages left.
Okay. So, thoughts?
It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And the puns, so just, yeah. Oh my God. Literally.
Love a good pun. Love a good pun. Well, I'm happy to hear you are enjoying yourself. What about you, Chantel?
I got my Storygraph all situated, and then
Oh, nice.
worked on a couple things in my journal, like knocking a couple things off my bingo board. And for the reading prompts, since I'm such a mood reader, instead of like keeping track of the titles, I'm keeping track of like tick marks of each prompt that I do
Mhm.
instead. So I did that, and then I updated the bingo board, and then the graphic part, like the digital bingo board,
Yeah.
and talked to my father-in-law. So that was about it for me.
Okay, cool, cool. Very nice, very nice. Very productive, you guys. I had lunch.
Yes.
It was leftovers from a baby shower. Hush puppies, which I haven't had in a while, and then I remembered why, because I don't really care. Oh, hold on. You want me? Well, never mind. I was like, I was gonna ask if you want me to turn the camera off, but oh well. A little bit of lasagna, like a little square, literally, of lasagna and some chicken.
I think
That's what I had for lunch.
leftover lasagna tastes better than when you initially cook it because all the flavors have had time to marinate and mingle. So good.
Yes.
I love lasagna.
Yes, yes. I'm glad I had some after all of that lasagna conversation with Nicole the other day.
Lasagna is good.
There's just layers of pasta, meat, and cheese. That's all I need. I feel like I did something else, but I don't remember
Journaling?
what it was. It was reading. No, actually. Oh, I was watching. Chantel, you weren't here for it, but I said I probably wouldn't be reading because BTS members are coming back from the military. So I've been like low key watching some live streams related to that. The two coming are not back yet, but all the news companies are out there already live streaming, like Associated Press.
So do you have a favorite BTS member, or do you just love them all equally?
Oh, I love them all. Favorite depends on what song or what new whatever they did. So it's ever revolving. Oh yeah. So I feel like there might have been something else, but I don't know what it is. I wasn't watching that long. Maybe I was, and it's like social media. So anyway, everybody remember to hydrate and stretch in between the sprints, and hit that like button if you please. Let me see the comments. Okay. Faithful is where I was up to, saying hello. Oh, he also has a manga one. Gava reads manga. Oh, he separated the channels. That's probably why he changed the name again.
Yeah, but if it He's changed it to Gavin Reads It All, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't manga be under the umbrella of Reads It All?
Yeah, because I thought that's why he changed it to Gavin Reads It All to include the manga, but I don't know. Maybe because oddly enough, people complain a lot about stuff that's free that they voluntarily consume. Just like, don't watch those videos you're not interested in. But I guess that's too hard. You don't look tall enough to hit your head on the ceiling, Chantel. Wow, that's fine.
I don't know. The ceiling's kind of short.
And to be fair, when you're scared enough and you jump that high.
She said almost, as you must know. I think most people are using it by sharing screen. Are we talking about Coda's video, the countdown?
Yeah.
If that's the case, I might be able to do it. I'll have to fiddle around.
Do you know if Coda's put it on like a unlisted video and you can only use it by like doing a link? Or I suppose you could play it through the Google,
like a video.
You can play it through the Google Doc and share that screen.
Oh, that's
I didn't think of that.
I wouldn't have thought of that either. I mean, my laptop still won't do it. It's like, nope, there's still a video here. But interesting. I guess that's in the co-host drill instructor thing on Discord.
Yeah, it's in the co-host graphics.
Oh. Okay. So we have about an hour and 40 minutes. Now we have about 47 minutes left. I don't know. We'll see about comments and doing a yoga pose and see how much time we have left. Well, that was easier than time zone math. I'm used to, okay. There's a couple of time zones I'm just generally used to doing the math for, so I don't even have to. So like, it's like if you're in the UK or in the western parts of Europe, it's 5-hour difference, maybe 6. So I just do the subtraction. Also because I like Eastern Asian music, I know they are, depending on the country, 12 or 13 hours ahead. And obviously I know all of the US time zones, so
sorry, someone's been sat in my chair and messed up my settings. How very rude.
I like that. Okay. Donna Marie, hello. Donna. Drill instructors, I'm just gonna chill like I have been doing all day and read more of before I let go. I need to, but so the romance book I have out that I'm like thinking about, because it's on my TBR, it's Hookshot by Kennedy Ryan. I'm like, I'm not starting that other trilogy until I finish this one. I'm trying to have some kind of self-control.
Just a little bit of self-control.
God, I'm not even gonna attempt to figure out how many series I'm in the middle of now. Because
Jen and I still need to figure out what series we're gonna read by Kennedy Ryan, because neither of us have read anything by her. So we're like, what series should we start with, and when are we gonna do it? Because life commitments and readathons are getting in the way all the time. So it's like,
yeah. And then mood reading. I don't remember. Oh, I started this series, the Hoops series, because It had been a while, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in the library and look, not have anything already on hold.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the first book, and I was like, I've been meaning to try a Kennedy Ryan, and I loved it. And I got the next one, and I loved it. And then this one has been on hold for a year, and then somebody showed up. A physical copy, by the way, because there's no audio or ebook for whatever reasons. And I was like, so yeah, I'm reading it
A
eventually.
year on hold. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Probably less than a year, because I think after a year, then it's like, do you still want this?
Mhm.
That's me with Livy. It's like constant notify me. It's like, just have the goddamn book.
Yes, please. And don't have them all come in at the same time. Thank you very much. Courtney says hello to everyone. Hello, Courtney. Our what is it?
Drill sergeant.
And is she the drill sergeant? She's above, sergeant is above drill instructor. Oh,
I'll be back, Courtney.
she's hiding from Courtney.
I'll be back. Come on, she's going to get water. I would drink more of my water, but I've just finished a cup of tea and my bladder is bursting. So no more fluids going in until I can let some out.
I used the bathroom just before we came back, and I have water boiling for more tea. I ate, and I was okay, and then I started to feel nauseous, and I'm like, there's no reason. It's just because my fucking uterus. Excuse me, everyone. I'm gonna have some ginger tea this time, even though it's 80 degrees.
We have uteruses, we understand.
Uteruses that don't work.
The one thing. Donna, let me see. Donna, say hi to Glenda, and there we go. Thanks for the reminder, Courtney. I will once I'm done. My tea counts as hydrating, as drinking water. It's like 98% water. You throw some leaves in there for flavor or other purposes. I don't know what kind of tea you have, but yeah. Courtney saying hello to Glenda, Donna, and Christina. Drill Sergeant Courtney, hello. Drill Instructor Donna. Everyone is saying hello to everyone, and it is lovely. Oh yes. Christina got her pattern all cut out and got to chapter 4%. And now off to take the son to D&D. Oh, I thought we did that already. Paper cuts. Okay, that's what you were reading. Hoping my phone will work while we are gone so I can work on finishing this book. I hope it works out for you as well.
And I hope they have a good D&D session.
Yes.
Always remember to loot the bodies, guys. Just saying.
My parents finally watched Dungeons and Dragons, the movie, the other day. I was like, thank God. So I've never played. I've seen like in person. And then obviously thanks to YouTube, other videos here and there. So like I have a general idea, and then out of curiosity went down internet rabbit holes. So I know how heavily other video games and things like that are influenced, even like books and movies to an extent, by certain famous campaigns and things like that. So like I sat down and watched the movie, you know, the several people in there, like, and I was like, this will be cute. I fucking loved it.
It's a good movie.
I was like, this is so good. There's so many great little Easter eggs. But even without knowing that, I think it's a great movie. So I've been like, watch it. So they finally watched it and they loved it.
Chris and I had a day date when that movie came out because we can't really go out at night anymore because, you know, small Wyatt. So we were like, right, when the kids are at school, we'll go in the afternoon, we'll watch the movie, and then we'll, like, you know, get a little lunch afterwards. It was great.
that's so nice. Have a day date. I don't want to have a day date with, or a night date, or whatever.
Take yourself on a day date.
Yeah, I mean, I do that, but it's a little bit different.
Yeah, you just want someone else to come to the bookstore and buy books for you.
Yeah. I have never had
Mm.
that. Not once. No. Maybe because I haven't had what I would probably call by the now like a significant other. If I was younger, I would be like, yeah, I've had significant others, but no, they weren't that significant. So, in hindsight, with age and maturity, no, they weren't. So, but yeah, no one has bought me books.
I'd take you out to dinner and buy you a book, darling. But obviously, we live on two different sides of the world.
Listen, I once got on a plane for, was it $150 or $200 to go to Oslo, Norway for the weekend and back. So
Can't do that in this economy.
and that no, we can't. Just saying, like time-wise, it's possible. Oh my God, we gotta hurry up. And I'm we'll pull up the microphone, so they must be coming out soon. Just read to 19% because I left the gym and went to the store during that time. Oh wow, Jen, you're
killing it.
On it. Steaks, baked potatoes, and grilled veggies for dinner. I think that's what we're having for dinner as well. Maybe not the grilled veggies, but some veggie. Maybe a glass of wine. I'm officially vacation. Oh, vacation! Where you going? Where you going? I'm happy for you, but where you going? I will not be having a glass of wine because it feels weird when I have alcohol on my period. I don't know. Sorry if this is all TMI, but it is what it is. I don't know if that happens to anyone else. I just feel like when I drink alcohol, it feels like it goes straight to my uterus. I know that's not the case, but it feels weird.
I don't think I've ever drunk when I've been on my period. Because I've usually just been like, yeah, I ain't leaving the house. I ain't going nowhere. And it's like I'm more of a social drinker. I'm not kind of like a house drinker. I like to be like out and with people.
Usually, so every once in a while, if we still have wine and I don't want it to turn into vinegar, then yeah. But occasionally I've been out or I've been at a friend's house, which is like another home. So I won't. I'll have like even like a cider because I don't like beer. It's disgusting. But it's just a little bit, even a sip, and I feel like it just goes straight. It just feels weird, so I don't bother. It's not bad. It's just weird. Christina, see you later in the Cold Springs. Oh yeah, she's going to bring her son to D&D. I was getting her and Jen confused. Annette says she made it to 30% and still enjoying it. Nice. And Olivia read 3 chapters, which you'll see it now. Jessica, right? This Kiwi, Jessica? Okay. Are we talking about the timer? I think so.
Yeah.
Wow, I like the way you put this. This sprint tidied my room, found a giant spider hiding behind the radiator. At least I didn't wake up in the night to it. I had a very late dinner due to the prolonged nap. Okay. Couple of questions. Faithful, are you in Australia? I feel like I should ask that
in
first
the UK.
Okay, all right. So we're not talking about Australian.
No. We're not talking about the spiders that are this big. We're talking about the spiders that are probably about this big.
Okay. So normal size that I'm used to. I feel like spiders are an acceptable roommate because there is an exchange.
Mm-hmm. Spiders eat
Right.
flies, so I'm okay with.
Yes. And
See, the thing is,
yeah.
I'm okay with spiders sharing my space so long as they stay on their side and I stay on my side. If they come towards me,
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, get away. I never used to be afraid of spiders until I moved into my own place, and since then they've just been out to get me.
Maybe they were first. They're like, you moved in without our
Yeah.
permission. But I understand. I'm like, don't come on my bed. Definitely not. And they usually, but there was one baby spider once, and I was like, what the hell? I don't know whose kid this is, but they are gone. And don't leave your webs in my way, because that's annoying. That doesn't usually happen, and they don't get upset. If I can see the web, that means you've left it there too long. It's gathered dust, and it's free for me to remove. But yeah, otherwise, we're fine. Just open the G drive and share the screen. Then you can put on full screen mode. So that's Coda's
timer. Yeah.
Yeah. I am playing around with the thumbnail right now before I try and sort out my footage. Okay.
Read the beats.
You have to do that after, but nice. Looking forward to it. Hello, hello, hello. All the hellos. All right. Oh. I keep thinking Christina has already left.
Well, they have now.
Edit out now. Yes, edit out now. I tagged all three of you in a message you need under co-host graphics on Discord.
Yeah, I know it's there.
Aren't we hydrated?
No, told you. I need to pee.
Yeah. No, I think effing uterus was appropriate. Thank you, Jen. I just,
effing uterus.
One of the things, yes. I just try to have, a positive relationship with my body and not, or think of it too negatively, because I don't think that helps. But sometimes you need a curse word. 15%. Okay. Remember to loot the bot. Made him laugh.
Loot the body.
Okay, really? Oh, now he's getting anxious. Please don't do that. This poor kid. Hydrating. Okay, Jessica's hydrating. And then we are heading to Florida. Okay. I know, but the island we go to is lovely and inclusive, and it's my happy place. Going with my kids and my brother's family. Very excited. There's pros and cons to everywhere. I don't really judge people for going to Florida. Maybe moving to Florida. I don't, especially nowadays. Not Aussie size. The size Paula showed. I don't do spiders. Anything but spiders. Wow. There's a daddy long leg lurking in the front room that I've left alone, but you can't stay in my bedroom, Spidey. Understandable. Did you kill it, or did you just shoo it away nicely?
Just shoo.
Okay.
See, I'm just trying to find my favorite uterus gif. I think I might have to send it to Chantel so it'll actually show up.
I would be happy to see that. Okay, so it is 30 minutes until what's her name? Nicole sprints.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
I feel it's like all normal and demonic.
It used to be really weird to like feel my ovulation. I was like, I don't do this is like I was just talking about mindfulness during the sprint with someone. And yeah, being aware of my body and how it works and all of that. That's good mindfulness. I need to be aware, but I don't need to be aware of every move you make. Okay, just stop it.
Yeah, it's like sometimes like I'll get a random cramp or a spasm out of nowhere, and I'll just be like, run about doing my thing, whatever, sat chatting with Chris, sat watching TV, or in bed, and it'll come out of nowhere and just be like, ow, 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 ow. And Chris is like, you okay? What happened? And I'm just like, woman stuff.
Well, it's also like men's bodies are interesting because I'm like, they don't have a uterus. That's so weird. Like, my brain wants to say they just got an empty hole in the middle of their torso. I know that's not true, but it's just like, so like, what's going on there? Because everything's outside. So, like, that's so weird. Oh yeah. I sprayed it. Sorry, Spidey. It's still there, but I can't see it. Okay. Accurate. That's very accurate. Oakley dokley. Did everybody do their list? I did not.
I did not.
I totally forgot. Organize my day. I don't know. I can make a plan for tomorrow. I have a big one. I will potentially, assuming period is not too bad when I wake up, go to the park to forage. There is an edible food forest in a city park like 20-30 minutes from me, and I volunteer to like take care of it because I do forage there a lot. It's the only place in the city you're legally allowed to forage, and it's June, so we have June berries or service berries, and I want to get a bunch of those because I like putting berries in my cereals and smoothies, and I can get a bunch of free ones. Let's go. I get some elder flower.
So I'm changing. Need to change the time now. So where do I change it again? Where do I go?
For the
timer.
Timer.
How do you change the time, Chantal, on Focus?
I forgot.
Oh boy.
Hold
on. I have to look at it to do it. Okay, so what is the show screen?
Yeah, it's not coming up. There we go.
So how do you do it?
I go into the settings and then is it focus timer? And then
focus timer? Yeah, there we go.
It shows you the breakdown.
Countdown. Okay, yeah.
And
so how long are we?
The time and the sound, and then the themes. So
how long do you want this countdown timer for? Like what? 20 minutes, and then we have like 5 minutes of chat. Or 15.
15, because we didn't do a yoga thing.
Okay.
Yet.
15 it is.
And in the meantime, you guys can think of a number between 1 and 12. Put it in the comments and work on your list.
Okay, let me just click
We
here for
shall
the
be
sharing of the
pleased.
screen. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. I'm gonna go pee. Busting.
See you guys soon. Hello.
I swear
Welcome.
that timer got me again.
Oh. I was overly aware because I was like, that's such a short, and kept looking. I'm like, there's still time. Oh, where's my thingy? How was that a very short sprint for you guys?
I got some of my lists together for tomorrow. So that's what I did.
Yay. I guess I got some of my list for tomorrow. And I guess organize the rest of my day. We'll see if I'm able to do those things. So how about you, Paula?
I didn't do anything.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So before we left, I had asked for numbers, and Faithful had given me the number 4, and I should have looked this up before we came back. I guess that's the staff pose, which is not too difficult. It's a seated yoga pose. Here we go. Let me pull up you're basically sitting up straight with your legs straight in front of you. Let's see if I can show you. There we go. And the thing is, if you can to keep your feet, I guess, perpendicular instead of pointed. Obviously, this is based off of ability. And what I've been doing is just having people do each pose for 5 breaths. So 1 breath is inhale and exhale. So
I'm just gonna breathe through this because I went to the bathroom because I just needed to pee, but for whatever reason, my IBS has decided to start, so my stomach's randomly bloating out of nowhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna breathe.
Yes, let us breathe through that. I'm trying to find, where is our chat? Oh, there it is. Okay. Because Chantel gave me the number 6, which switching to a reclining pose is the corpse pose. And
just lay on the floor.
Yes, you're just lying, arms out to your sides comfortably, and again, breathe in and out 5 times in a row. Okay, and we will. I'll do that off camera. I'll do both. Well, I haven't done any on camera because it's kind of hard to show, but I'll pull up a picture just in case people are unaware.
I'll have to make sure he's
distracted. You can do that. Say it again.
I was saying I'll have to make sure he's distracted because if I get on the floor, it's gonna be.
He's just gonna attack
a field day for.
You can also do it on the bed, or I was gonna say a couch, but not really. Here is the picture.
Okay.
And if you fall asleep before Nicole sprints, she'll understand because it's corpse pose.
Yeah.
That's the one people fall asleep on the most.
To be fair, it is almost midnight for me, so.
Definitely fair. So we have staff pose. for 5 breaths, and then corpse pose. And that should take us to the end of the sprints. If you got any reading done or your, excuse me, your list, your boss card to-do list for the rest of today or tomorrow done, congratulations.
Yay!
Also, Christina, you
You can
cannot
keep
yell
that
at
up.
me for that water.
Christina's probably still
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah.
I'll message her anyway. You can't yell at me for not drinking water. I finished one.
Good job. And these poses are your stretching.
Mm.
So when Christina inevitably pops up again, you can tell her you stretched as well. And hopefully you drink water. But yes, thank you guys for coming. And let's see if I can quickly grab the link for Nicole's sprint. If you are unaware, there's a playlist bootcamp convoy, which if you just click on the videos in the playlist, it will take you to the next one. But do be sure to refresh. Don't just leave the playlist tab open all the time because new sprints are added to the convoy as people are available. This should be Nicole's sprints coming up. She's going for 12 hours, which is a lot. And she's also in Australia, so keep that in mind. But thank you, Paula and Chantel, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
No problem.
I will say, Chantel, like if you go over and be on camera with Nicole, I'm gonna have to go lay down because there's so much pain out of nowhere.
That sucks. Sorry to hear that. I hope it goes away quickly.
But it's been fun. I've enjoyed hanging out.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.